Listen up, you lot. We're about to dive into a culinary adventure like no other. Russia isn't just about vodka and borscht. It's home to some of the weirdest bloody foods you've ever heard of. We're talking jelly-like meat that wiggles and jiggles on your plate, fermented fish that would make a sewer rat gag, and trust me, the smell alone is enough to clear a room. And let's not forget the pickled wonders. Things pickled in more ways than you can shake a stick at. From mushrooms to cucumbers, they've got it all. Get ready to explore these bizarre dishes because some of these might just send you running for the hills. You might think you've seen it all, but you haven't seen anything yet. Stick around till the end. You won't believe number 50. It's a real shocker. We've saved the best, or should I say the weirdest, for last. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Your support helps us bring you more of these wild food adventures. First up, Colodettes, it's meat, but not as you know it. Imagine a pork jelly wobbling on your plate. Next, we've got herring under a fur coat. No, it's not a fashion show, it's a bloody salad. Layers of fish and beets. Madness. Okroshka, they call it. Cold soup with fermented bread drink. You having a laugh? This is a culinary car crash. Chapter 4, Salo. Fat chance you'll like this, Salo. Cured pork fat, raw. Need I say more? It's enough to give a heart surgeon a seizure. Chapter 5, Holodnik beetroot soup from hell. Holodnik, another cold soup, this time it's beetroot based. They're obsessed with cold soup, these Russians. Chapter 6, Tvorog pancakes. Don't be fooled, Tvorog pancakes. They sound innocent enough, but they're made with sour cottage cheese, sour. Chapter 7, bear meat stew. Grizzly grub, bear meat stew. This is where it gets really wild. Literally, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. Chapter 8, kvass, fermented bread. Kvass, their national drink. What is it? Fermented bread. You're having a laugh, right? Chapter 9, fish heads, soup, waste not, want not, fish head soup. You read that right? Heads, tails, bones, the lot. It's enough to make you lose your lunch, but in many cultures, nothing goes to waste. Every part of the fish is used to create a rich, flavorful broth. It's a testament to resourcefulness and tradition, turning what some might discard into a culinary delight. Chapter 10, fermented tomatoes. Pickled to death fermented tomatoes, because everything tastes better pickled, right? Wrong. Chapter 11, blood pancakes. This isn't Halloween. Blood pancakes, pancakes made with blood. I've seen enough horror films, thank you very much. Chapter 12, Solyanka pickles in my soup. Solyanka, this soup has pickles in it. Pickles, who thought that was a good idea? Zanderfish aspic, it's fish trapped in jelly. Someone call the culinary police. Compote, it's basically fruit soup. Sweet, I'll give you that, but still weird. Pickled watermelon, they've gone too far this time. Watermelon is a fruit, not a bloody pickle. Chapter 16, beaver meat. Leave the beavers alone. Beaver meat, seriously? They're eating beavers now. This is getting out of hand. Chapter 17, pine nut porridge. Finally, something normal. Pine nut porridge. Finally, something that doesn't make me want to hurl. This actually sounds quite nice. Chapter 18, duck blood soup round 2. No thanks, duck blood soup. More blood? Are they trying to turn us into vampires? Sprat in tomato sauce, fish in a can. Pass, sprat in tomato sauce. Sounds like something you'd find in the back of your pantry after a nuclear apocalypse. Fermented milk mushrooms. This is getting ridiculous. Fermented milk mushrooms. Mushrooms fermented in milk. This is just getting silly now. Medovic cake, a glimmer of hope. Medovic cake, a honey cake with sour cream frosting. Finally, something that doesn't sound completely insane. Smoked horse meat. They're eating horses now. This is just wrong on so many levels. Liver cake. It's not cake, it's a lie, and a disgusting one at that. Pickled apples. Stop trying to make pickled fruit happen. It's not going to happen. Pike caviar. The poor man's caviar. Pike caviar, it's like caviar but cheaper, and probably tastes like it too. Goose fat spread artery clogger. Goose fat spread, because who needs a healthy heart anyway? Boiled cow tongue. Moving on. Boiled cow tongue. I'd rather lick a shoe, and that's saying something. Veronese fermented milk. Take two, Veronese. More fermented milk. Are they trying to start a war with my stomach? Birch sap drink tree juice? No thanks. Birch sap drink, it's sap from a tree. I'll stick to water, thanks. Horse sausage? No way, horse sausage. Sausage made from horses. I'm starting to think they'll eat anything. Eggplant caviar. This is just an insult to caviar and eggplants. Fermented cabbage soup. This one will clear out a room faster than a fire alarm. Elk meat roast. It's like venison but bigger and probably gammier. Sour cream pie. The tangy terror. Sour cream pie. More sourness. My taste buds are starting to rebel. Lamprey fish prehistoric predator. Lamprey fish. This thing looks like it came straight out of a horror movie. And they eat it. Buckwheat kasha. Buck the trend. Buckwheat kasha. Buckwheat again. They really love their buckwheat. Milk mushroom soup. Fungus among us. Milk mushroom soup. More mushrooms. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Duck with apples, a culinary truce. Duck with apples, finally something that sounds normal and delicious. Cured reindeer meat, don't tell Santa. Cured reindeer meat, Santa's gonna be pissed. Bread kvass, soup, back to the bread. Bread kvass soup. More bread kvass? They're really determined to make this catch on. Boiled eel, slither away, boiled eel. I'm not sure what's worse, the taste or the texture. Raw frozen fish, brain freeze. Raw frozen fish, they eat it frozen solid. Talk about brain freeze. Sheep intestine. Sausage guts and glory, sheep intestine. Sausage, it's exactly what it sounds like. You've been warned. Smelt fish fry, tiny fish, big taste, smelt fish fry. They eat these tiny fish whole, bones and all. Fermented rye porridge, sour power, fermented rye porridge, more fermented goodness. My stomach is starting to hurt just thinking about it. Baked hedgehog meat, prickly situation. Baked hedgehog meat, this is just cruel and probably tastes like chicken, a very prickly chicken. Pickled garlic shoots. Vampires beware. Pickled garlic shoots, because everything's better pickled, right? Wrong again. Marmot stew, don't worry, be happy. Marmot stew. They're eating rodents now. This is getting out of hand. Milk skin, skin D. Milk skin, it's the skin that forms on top of boiled milk, and they eat it. Why? Chapter 50. Fermented herring, the final insult. Fermented herring, we've come full circle. Fermented fish, the end. You survived. Congratulations on making it through this wild culinary journey. Well, there you have it. You've experienced a taste of Russia's most unusual and exotic foods. 50 of the weirdest, wildest, and most downright disgusting foods from Russia. Each dish with its own unique story and flavor. From fermented fish that could knock you out to raw frozen delicacies that challenge your taste buds, Russia's food scene is as unique as its culture. A true adventure for the brave-hearted. Which dish would you try or avoid? Would you dare to taste the fermented fish or stick to something safer? Let us know in the comments. Share your thoughts and experiences with us. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible content. Your support helps us bring more adventures to you. Subscribe for more unique adventures. Stay tuned for more exciting journeys around the world.